What's up, everybody? Hell yeah, brothers. How in the hell are we doing? We love strikes. We love strikes. Yo, Husky, what's up? No, I just added one guy. Into the static, fade away, stay away, into the static. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Bounty prep? Yo, Eagle Eyes, what's up? Can you talk about the 15% damage in DR and seasonal armor? Yeah, I can talk about it. I don't really care about it, to be honest, but I can talk about it. I talked about it a lot yesterday. Bro, what is that emote? Why is there a black kitten emote and it's not Shadow? Are you serious right now? I feel like a bad pet cat dad right now because that's not my emote. Will sunset weapons still be enhanceable? Will unsunset weapon... Wait. Unsunset weapon? Yeah, they should function exactly the same as they function now. Why do I not have my thing? My Tome of Want. It's Dues. Thank you so much for the Prime. Hey, by the way, if you're over on the Twitch side, you can gift subs for 35% off for the next few days. I'm so angry. My student put a fucking frog in their mouth. Brother, what the fuck does that mean? Like a live frog? Or were you like dissecting a frog? Glad to be here today. Glad you're here, my friend. Does the Not Forgotten hand cannon in Edge of Fate shoot like a regular hand cannon or like Luna's? I didn't use it. I don't know. That's a Benny question. I feel like 15% damage resistance de-incentivizes build diversity. How? Expand on that. Keep going. What's up, Blue Whale? How you doing? It's on Luna's model. It's actually literally Stasis Not Forgotten. Oh, that's from someone else in my chat. There you go. That's my opinion. It just feels like, what's the point of farming that stuff? Wait, no way I'm going to be able to farm a completely new armor set every season to get a damage resistance bonus. It just feels like, what's the point of farming that stuff? Well, A, we don't know that it sunsets every season. We don't know how long something is new for. I personally would be surprised if it's not a year, but we just don't know. I would think if I'm Bungie, it would make more sense for it to last the season you get it and the next season, personally. But we just don't know. Second off, if you're not the type of person that is going to be playing enough activities to just get that armor naturally, like it's so much easier to get an armor roll that you want now. If you're not going to be playing enough to just get that armor naturally, then the damage resistance literally doesn't matter to you. You're going to be doing easy enough content where it's like, doesn't matter. Dissecting fucking frogs and this dumbass. Do you know how much paperwork I had to do? They put a fucking frog soaked in formaldehyde in their mouth. Are you serious? That's insane. Yo, Yeetster with the 10 gifted subs over on the Twitch side. Thank you very much, my friend. Very generous. Hey, if you got gifted a sub by Yeetster, make sure to thank them because they are fucking awesome. Thank you very much, my friend. I had to report it to my fucking boss. Pretty sure he's getting kicked out from the lab. Yeah, well, he put a fucking dead frog in his mouth, man. Fucking undergrads, am I right? That's so funny. I luckily never had someone that stupid. Dude, he called out my name and then he was like, watch this. No, man. That's awesome. Oh, that's fucking horrendous. That's crazy. I'm trying to think of like the stupidest thing a student did. I had a lot of people like try to come to lab with like, you know, shorts or flip-flops on or whatever. Pull up their goggles to like look while they're pouring something in. Shit like that. Nothing ever too bad though. I had one person try to bring a support dog into a lab, and the professor was going to allow it as long as the dog wore, I swear to fucking God, little booties and goggles. That lasted not even a single lab before it was so disruptive that they told her that she couldn't do that anymore. Now, why that was even allowed in the first place is an excellent question, because that was exactly the question I had. That poor dog being exposed to all those chemicals, man. But the dog did look hella dripped out with fucking little booties and goggles on. So that was worth it. As long as the dog doesn't have any like long-term, like it's not like they were like spilling chemicals on the dog, but you know, you have like probably a 4 or 5 foot walkway. You're walking around with chemicals. If there's a fucking dog there, like you're gonna trip over it. So it was it was an emotional support dog. You're not, so like in a scenario like that, I cannot ask a student, like if, like you're not allowed to be like, does that dog have to be here? You know, like I can't, medical records and stuff are private to me. You know, that's way above a graduate student. Fucking, like you're not allowed to do that unless you're like the goddamn dean or whatever. You know what I mean? So I was like, I couldn't say shit. It was way above my pay grade, but it very quickly became a problem. Most wanted. Quality of life improvement I want is a seasonal quest to be account based instead of character based. Dude, that is fucking based as fuck. I just use a lot of off meta builds. I legitimately have 12 unique builds in every class with 36 builds. I don't think some of these get used for, some of these don't get used for a season or two, then maybe only get used once. So to see these things take 15% more damage because they are old, it feels like a smack in the face. Dog, you're not using these sorts of builds in like fucking Grandmasters and stuff. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. You know how much damage resistance you get? Well, you get 10 resilience default now. So you have, what is that, 60% DR? 40% DR? Something like that? You'll have, or no, we got nerfed to 30, right? It's hard to keep up with this shit. You have a shit ton of damage resistance built in. Thank you, Wabi. Yeah, it got nerfed to 30. I thought so. For free. And then you have all of the other shit in the game. Your fucking resistance mods. Your, like, literally everything else. All your subclass stuff. Frost armor and woven mail or whatever. You'll be fine. And if you want to go run a fucking double primary ammo sidearm build, you're probably not going to be doing that in Ultimate or Grandmaster level content. So it just doesn't matter. You'll be fine. You do not have to have, if you're being a fucking Lost Sector demon, there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't have to be fully kitted up. You know what I mean? The only triumph I have left is the ornament for 2 resets in Vanguard Strikes. So, yo, hey, it's Fox. What's up? Yeah, if you're so concerned about DR, just use Heir Apparent. That's kind of also based. Dude, Twitch chat sounds poppin'. Maybe I should convert. Twitch chat is more active and 40% less racist than YouTube chat. That's a goddamn, like, actual statistical fact. And gifting subs is way cheaper over on Twitch. Oh, and being amplified gives you damage resistance. I forgot about that. Yeah. There's so many ways. There's so many ways. There's so many ways you can, you get damage resistance. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Unfun. You're fine. I promise. I promise. Yo, Twitchy Junkie, how you doing? Do we know what mods are being removed? Probably Wabi, Lab, Junior. Maybe Sai. No, I'm just kidding. Not a lot of mods are being removed. Most of them are staying. In fact, I can't even think of a single example of a mod that is being removed, but I'm sure there's one. But off the top of my head, I don't have one. I'm doing fine. I'm just vibing, having a good time. All that health on orbs are? No, recuperation was definitely still in the build. At least it was still in the build we played. As far as I'm aware, at least. I'm pretty sure I put it on. The further we get from the event, the more I'm like, was it in the build? I think it was in the build. Bro, this guy's body's being rude right now. Other than the destination campaign, will the corresponding drops, what else players who don't own... Oh, with the corresponding drops, what else are players who don't own the DLC going to be missing? Raid? And we don't know, like, what... Like, we don't know what the activity situation is like. So I don't really know. Other than that, to be honest. But yeah, mostly a raid. Probably. I don't know if the exotics are seasonal or not. What's up, Lab? I don't know if the exotics are seasonal or expansion exotics. I'd have to go back and look at the logo. I don't know. Did you see the Bungie music composer's video where he's casually using what I'm assuming are the raid weapons? Yes, I did see that. Pretty fucking funny, actually. It happens every time. You know, this is the sort of shit that happens if you use contractors instead of, like, people that work for you. You know what I mean? So that Stanley Cup final game last night, dude, that was fucking lit. So many penalties, dude. It was so good. I wish Edmonton would have won. They got fucking their back blown out. But, you know, there's always game 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exotic as well, just based off of the unique icon, but... You know, I don't really do the many of the weak circuit stuff. Only 40% why? Lab would eat a frog. Do I get a little emblem for subbing on this too? Is there a sub emblem right now, guys? I don't think so. I don't think there is one right now. Favorite song on Death Magnetic? Oh, fucking All Nightmare Long is actually my favorite Metallica song. That's an easy one. You would not eat a frog? Bro, you'd eat a frog. Lab's a goddamn liar. That's so fucking funny, Junior. 5th goal by the Panthers was so objectively gorgeous that the rapid passing was out of the world. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, bro. I mean, Edmonton wasn't even trying at that point. Honestly, it looked like most of Edmonton was not trying at any point last night, to be completely honest. There's always next game. Dude, it's actually going to be so tragic, because if McDavid doesn't win this year, there is a very real possibility he never makes it back to the Stanley Cup Finals. It is so rare. It's so fucking hard, and it's only getting harder to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And if you miss your opportunity to win a cup twice, you know, the situation isn't looking super great, regardless of how good of a player you are. Randomly found out you're in the Destiny Digest podcast today when it popped up in my recommended. That was a really fun show. I like those, my Destiny Digest peeps a lot. Good peeps. Dude, Salty Grippo, that fucking tweet was wild. It's insane. Like, it's just absurd, man. People on Twitter post, like, literally the most unhinged shit. I remember yesterday how you were talking about some chatters and other streams are really not smart while I was screaming that in ass across chat. Wait, at what? Hey, Scare, are we talking about horrible Twitter interactions? No, I've only ever had good Twitter interactions. I've never had a bad interaction on Twitter in my life. What are your pros and cons of the Right of the Nine now that it's on the last damage rotation, dungeon rotation? It's fun. That's a pro. The weapons could be better. That's a con. It's something to do. That's a pro. Shiny weapons are a pro. The weapons could be better. That's a con. Could have used better dungeons. That's just a fucking fact. Introduces endgame activities to a wider audience. That's cool. Extra title to grind. That's cool. Bungie thought it was a good idea to use a 3-week rotation initially. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know how that got approved. Oh, I should have said that. Bro, that icon has been in the game for a year and it still throws me off. Yo, Inari, what's up? Sucks that new players can't get Ghost of the Deep armor. I thought everything was free with this expansion. It's only a matter of time before Scarrow detractors start using AI to depict him in compromising positions. Bro, I'll just put myself in compromising positions. I don't give a fuck. Oh, jeez, bro. Get bowed in the forehead, loser. Should I claim my bounties for Thursday's TWAB? Wait, what? The fuck are you talking about? Hey, Junior, try again. Try again for me, buddy. Sorry, lab. We don't like fascism here in Twitch chat, bro. DMG said there will be info about bounty saving and upcoming Twitch. Yeah, I know that, but it's like almost certainly just going to be seasonal bounty or episodic bounties are going away. Don't delete anything preemptively. That would be a bad move.
They'll say resilience is not a quality unique to the Vex.
Spare the Watcher's cheeks. I kind of, it's fine. I don't know.
Thanks, I think.
And yeah, you're right. I mean, Ovi, after all these years, has only made the cup final once, the Erie one. Doesn't matter how good of an individual player you are when it's the ultimate team sport. Yeah. So, we'll see. Bro, are you serious, Lab? That's insane. I don't know how to undo that. Oh, it didn't even matter. Mods can say whatever the fuck they want. I think they should have done Pantheon, but dungeon bosses only. There's still time for that. Like, there's the dungeon gauntlet thing. We don't really know what that is. But it's probably just running them all back to back to back. It would be kind of funny to add random blocked terms and then Twitch is just auto banning people for like the most random shit ever. Block means that people cannot send the message. Oh, no shot? Damn. Lame. I think Beans got banned in the Destiny 2 YouTube chat. I have to talk to Bungie.
Guardian.
It would have been fun to have a word of the day, and then if you get it right, you get perma-banned. That would be like...
Cannot allow them to gain a foothold in
Man,
this area.
I don't want to do... This strike's so long. If I leave, I lose part of my streak, right? Why did they have to make every fucking strike in the game the longest goddamn thing? We should ban the term Destiny Bulletin. We should just ban Destiny Bulletin. On God, bro. At Grog. Ban Destiny Bulletin. There's an obscure seasonal Little Caesars product that gets you banned in my stream if mentioned. Is it fucking Pineapple Pepsi? Just played with ya? Yo, GG. Just add baby roll to each encounter? That'd be so sick. That sounds great? Dog, that's absurd that you think that sounds great. Lab, I'm not joining your fire team because you're gonna load me into goddamn Gambit and bounce again.
That sludge blocking our way. We can't even scratch that wizard shields. We need something stronger.
I will try any bizarre fruity sodas. that was definitely my nickname in high school, bro.
I think it works like real Ahamkara potency. It worked. The wizards
For someone who claims to be a good man, you sure like to shit on things a lot. What have I ever claimed to be a good man? And also, what the fuck am I shitting on? I'll shit on you. But also, fuck Gambit. Hopefully the ultimate nightfalls are actually difficult. Yeah, it was actually so funny. I was watching Milo's video, like yesterday or the day before, and he was like, I don't know how people are gonna respond to the new ultimate difficulty because people already think Grandmaster nightfalls are so hard. And I think, oh, maybe I just talked about this. I think I talked about it yesterday on stream. And I just think that's the funniest fucking thing he's ever said, actually. I think it was in the hate video. Yeah, the ban word for today is Gambit. Actually, the ban word forever is Gambit. Thoughts on the game last night? Yeah. Very entertaining. Sad that Oilers lost, obviously, because fuck Florida, but there's always next game. I wish there was a way where we could, like, go back and put and, like, give Milo the experience of, like, tree of probability from the first season of GMs. Legitimately harder than, like, most contest mode raids. Milo's using Dead Messenger on DPS for Pit of Heresy final boss. God, I would kill. I'm so jealous of him right now because he's like discovering all of this for the first time, and he just has that like fucking kid in a candy shop feeling that's so amazing. He's not like grumpy and jaded like us. Beautiful. I'm so jealous. Bro, this build is so good. Scaro Milo dual Destiny would be fun. Yeah, well, I wanted to take his dual Destiny virginity, and then fucking ATP betrayed me and ran it with him. The only thing worse with having that moment taken from me was it being done by my Destiny crush ATP, bro. Fucking tragic. That's like legitimately like being cheated on. Twice. Oh, fucking hell. Once he catches up and understands the sandbox, high key could be very successful in new content. Brother, I've seen Milo try to solve raids blindly. He's not going on my day one team. I'll do anything else with Milo, just not day one raids. Yo, Alduin, what's up? How you doing? Is bounty prepping a full go, or did Bungie mention something? Bungie has not said anything about it. Don't worry about it. Keep prepping, and if we find out more information, I promise I'll make a video on it. I think he'd focus up when there's time pressure. If you go back and you review his Sunder Doctrine VOD, you might notice that he's painted blue because he cosplayed as Marasov. Now, I don't really think that's a lock in the fuck in, bro. It's locking into the content, I guess, which I respect. I respect it. Tell Milo there's a COD secret. In the day one, he'll lock the fuck in. That's a good point. That's a good point. Dude, I'm so excited for the new fucking raid, man. I hope it's good. Holy. Can you believe it's been? Oh, wait. Will it be a year tomorrow? From, what day? Did Salvation's Edge launch on?
Guardian,
Was it a week and a half?
I like.
Or was it was just that week? It was that weekend, right?
Ikora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling.
And it launched on the 4th? It was a year yesterday? Oh shit, bro. I cannot believe it's been a year. That's unfucking real. I hope it's great and I hope we beat your ass. Yeah, good job. Good luck, bro. A dungeon's one thing, gamer, but
Enemy signature.
you're in my playhouse now. Just wait for the team announcement. We got some goated members this time. Just fucking wait. We're killing Shivu in the Edge of Fate raid? No shot.
This town looks like it could have been abandoned yesterday. Taking signatures. They're everywhere.
I do not expect it to be as hard as Salvation Edge. This is pay to win? Destiny? No. Destiny's barely free to win. I don't really think that hit as hard as I wanted it to. No, it's not pay to win. What I was trying to say is no one wins Destiny. It's like an endless cycle of losing. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, pain to win. That's good. That's good. I hope it's ATP. I wish it was ATP. ATP always picks teams that ego me, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's alright. It's alright. I got my placement with ATP. I'm happy. I got my top 10. I got my top 10 with ATP. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking salty at all. No, it's totally fine. They've got a goated ass team though. They'll do incredibly well, of course. So I have about 15 more onslaughts left for the 50. Want to run the rest with me? No, I don't. This will be my fourth day one raid since Vow that I've missed because of the military. Oh, I'm sorry. That kind of close. After seeing Milo's blind raids so far, how long do you think it'll take him to clear Salvations? When Milo first started playing Destiny, I told him, I said, if you get 6 people who have no idea what the fuck's going on, not this whole, he's the only person that doesn't know what's going on. If you get 6 people, you can get 6 of the best Easter egg hunters in Call of Duty Zombies that have never played. I think I told him it would take him at least 2 weeks to solve. And I fucking stand by that. I stand by that entirely, dude. If they do this one person and then the fucking like 5 people or 4 people that haven't done it, you know, I want pure fucking 6 people, echo chamber, no chat, no Twitter, literally no contact with the outside world. It's gonna take them so long, dude. Why is Prophecy not double drops? I don't fucking know. And just Bungie stuff? Did you get Sydney Sweeney bathwater? No, man. I've got my own bathwater. Also, brilliant marketing move. Could you imagine if in the very far future they did a mega raid that like that they concepted for Crota King's Fault, but instead we fight Savathun and Shivu? Oh, that would be sick. Imagine if one day they were just like, fuck it, 7 encounter raid or whatever. God, I would hate my existence so much for that couple of days. Yo, Jay Rooster, thank you for the raid, my friend.
Let's take it out.
Yeah, but you did day 1 with the goat himself. What the fuck does that mean, Trent? Scarrow bathwater flavored advanced. That's pretty good. Why can I not? There we go. Gotta enter Ribbon's butthole, bro. Do you think, like, surely they knew that it looked very suspicious when they were making that, right? I mean, fucking come on. That's a sphincter, dude. That's all I'm saying. How do I... Oh. Dude, not POW 98 POW. Coming into Ribbon's butthole, bro. Raid race with no day 1 clear would be insane. I mean, we were just a few hours from that. Can you suggest any pay-to-win survival games? No. I don't. This is pretty much all I play, gamer. I got nothing for you. Pay-to-win survival games? Life. Real life is pay-to-win survival. Wow, I'm really glad they didn't make like the most annoying boss in the history of bosses to fight in this strike or whatever. Alright, this isn't even a bolt charge barricade, bro. I think Eris is going to turn into a giant worm as the raid boss. That'd be sick. I'm down for that. Would you love Eris if she was a worm? Dunderdome says, just wanted to stop by and say you came across my YouTube page after thinking I was done with Destiny and relit the fire for the game for me. Thanks, gamer. Oh. Well, I'm happy I could do that for you, man. Hopefully, you don't grow to regret that. Since we're being reset, doesn't mean we'll get blues to drop again? I don't think so. I don't think I know. Did I notice any blues dropping? I don't know. Off the top of my head, not sure. What are we waiting for? God, thank fucking Christ Bungie made a 20-minute strike, man. That's what we really needed in the game. To be fair, Junior, there's like a series of 2 or 3 artifact mods that make this build so broken right now. The pass is clear, brother.
Next time,
My educated guess for the final boss in the new raid is Maya's under S, just solely based off of them telling us Chioma's in the new raid expansion. Oh! You know what? You fucking know what? That would be super hot, actually. Imagine Maya, but Vex Dragon, bro. Vex Dragon raid boss. Okay.
The fallen will continue to
Vex Dragon raid boss.
Beneath the ruins of the cosmos.
Or Vex Kraken. Ooh, a Vex Kraken coming out of fucking the milk, bro. Don't fuck the milk, but coming out of the Vex milk, that'd be sick.
You must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, let's go. Short-ish mission. Vex Cthulhu? Oh my god, bro. I'm gooning so hard for Vex Cthulhu right now. My educated guess. Oh yes, because didn't Allison Lure say in your video that when you asked about the future of Echoes, her response is that they add ingredients to Destiny for use later? Yes. It was actually pretty sick if we got that Echo, or we destroyed that Echo in that raid. I'm actually so down for that. What's up, Cyber? I just need the 2 resets of strikes. I would be surprised, like, with how Tyson and Allison very specifically mentioned Fundament, and then kind of went, Tyson corrected himself during my interview with him, and then he was like, well, let's take Tor Bottle. That makes me think they have seriously thought about going to Tor Bottle. And that might be happening in the relatively-ish near future. That'd be so sick. I'm baptizing my son in Vex milk and being trespassed from the church. Oh.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Fundamental or Bottle are by far the most interesting locations we know of outside Seoul. I would put Reese up there as well until last season when Aramis went back to Reese, and now I never want to see Reese because I never want to see Aramis. Plus, by the way, we have hints of going on to Lubre. Isn't Lubre like fucked? Lubre's like super fucking dead. We literally genocided the last Lubrean, man. Reese would have been a wasteland? Yeah, but that would have been cool. Or they could have done like a Mandalorian thing where everyone thought it was a wasteland, but then it wasn't. Blueberry was destroyed by Roll. Oh yeah, you like split in half using the upended. I always want to do like a deep cool voice for Rolk, but he actually has like a pretty fucking nerd voice. Using the upended, brother. That's my Rolk voice. It's pretty good. Look at my feet. I'm Rolk. And before Tor Bottle DLC is Dune inspired. That could be kind of fun. Dude, giant worms would be lit. Actually, my witness. What is max crime score right now? It's hard for me to say because I'm the fucking bugged. The bugged. Oh, also I don't have all of the Red of the Nines one. The bugged fucking Season of the Echo bullshit triumphs that Bungie's never gonna fix. And the Pale Heart one's bugged too. Look, everything's just broken nowadays. Max is just what the max you can currently get without Bungie's bugs.
Just so you know, there's more Fallen and Hive on the way.
They were too busy making solo ops. Man, I really hope there's more activities than solo ops. On God. That was a pretty fucking far melee. That's how it goes, Cyber. Root of Nightmare is about to be a solo op. I'm down for that. Is Bungie allergic to double Vanguard, by the way? It hasn't been double Vanguard in... Someone look up the last time it was double Vanguard. I swear it was months ago.
Just on the other side of all those devils.
And it's been fucking double Crucible, I feel like every week. Immune? I think I'm about to get nuked. I tank this. Alrighty. Yo, Sneaky, thank you for the prime. How about that game last night? Yeah, that it just got kind of out of control, man. Don't show this footage to your day one team, bruh. Blame it on the fucking... Blame it on the teammates, man. 425.
This is the
Oh my
Devil's
god,
Lair.
bro. So long ago. I wonder how much load they would take off the game if they just made Gambit Crucible Trials a standalone Destiny experience. What does that even mean? Like, not connected to the game at all? As in, you couldn't grind those things for loot? I don't know how much load they'd take off the game, but they would definitely make the game worse. Solo ops is a good idea, but the activities associated need to be a mixed bag of fun, rewarding activities. I feel like it's not being thrown together. Oh, yeah. We'll see what that looks like. Separate game file for those who don't want to interact with it, I guess. That's just not how Destiny works. People always suggest this, but it's just not how Destiny works. It's never been how Destiny has worked. Remove it from Destiny 2 and make a Destiny PvP game. I have great news for you. Marathon. God, I miss it so much, man. I miss it so much. I just want to play it. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of her, bro.
Well done.
Sepic's pride casts its shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
You're one of the couple people who's looking forward to it. Maybe there is hope. Dog, I really, like, that's the one thing. I keep saying this. Like, I don't really care if you all individually like it. I just need enough people to like it so it continues. Because I genuinely like it. When are we going to get word on Marathon? I have no idea. I imagine their PR people were like, hey, let's just take a step back for a second, cool down a little bit, you know. I think when they do come back, though, I hope they make a splash. Like, I hope they're like, BAM! But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. Wasn't there some news that they just changed to the game director, like, recently? This is why I fucking hate Twitter. Twitter was a mistake. No. They promoted someone to the creative director spot, and as soon as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been a creative director in a while on Marathon. So, Joe Ziegler's still the game director. Joseph Cross is still the art director. The person who was the narrative director just got promoted to the creative director. Now, what the fuck does that mean? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a title change as part of like a raise promotion type deal. I think people read into it way too much. I don't know about you guys. I work in a very professional environment. Our fucking titles changed all the goddamn time. That's just, it's like one of the ways they make you feel good when they give you more money. It's like, oh, now you're fucking associate scientist, bro. You know, that type of shit. No idea if this actually makes any difference. Which is why I haven't really spoken about it. Because A, I'm not desperate for money or clicks. And B, we just don't know. You know what I mean? Is the person responsible for inspecting art and designs? Yeah. I wouldn't call it failing upwards, dude. The, what's her name? Her resume is fucking incredible, dude. She made some of the best Destiny stuff. Or shit, not like, she was responsible for a lot of the best Destiny lore. She was Allison Lurs before Allison came over from Magic. Far from failing upwards. Lab, what do you want? Julia Narden. That's right. Yes. I think she's been on a couple Destiny streams. But once again, probably just a regular promotion thing. Or not. I don't know. I have no idea. Your Encore mission softlock? Yeah, that happens. We could use some Deej right about now. I don't really know if Deej would help. Why do you need me, Lab? Oh, do you just need me to sit there while you rejoin? Like, are you in boss fight?
Brought some serious weaponry with them.
Okay, let me finish this. This is a short one, so.
And again, how else should you feel after your home has been destroyed?
Now is not the time to psychoanalyze the enemy.
Right. Meditate on their motives when they're dead.
Yo, Cardar, what's up? I hope we have seasonal weapons since there's no seasonal story. Yeah, we've seen some of the seasonal weapons, I think. Haven't we seen some of the seasonal weapons? I don't fucking know. Where's Forcer when you need him? Yeah, Boysican, the ornament. I barely ever do strikes nowadays because they're kind of boring, so I put it off. It's kind of weird, but I put strikes off even more than Gambit, which is wild. I guess I try to brute force Gambit and just get it out of the way as quickly as possible. So that's great to hear, Krydar. Random question: do you think it'd ever be possible that a new 4th class could be introduced to the game? That's a Destiny 3 feature. Keep in mind, if they introduce a 4th character class to Destiny 2, they have to not make 1 new subclass or 3, you know, 1 for each character. They have to make 6, at least, new supers, subclasses, fragment, aspect packages, like jumps, grenades, etc. No shot. No shot that ever happens in Destiny 2. Just a fucked amount of work. Before Edge of Fate releases, do you think you'll try to play other games? If you do, I really think you'd enjoy playing Dying Light 1. I don't know. Maybe. It's only 5 weeks. I gotta finish Oblivion. I gotta finish Paper Mario. I do want to play Doom. We'll see. I've been just so fucking busy recently. So I don't know. Potentially. I really did want to get back into solo flawless run, but we only have 5 weeks left. It's like, oh Jesus. Maybe. Oh my god, I love +1. Fun fact about the logo, Destiny Tricorn is a shape that's equal parts circle and equal parts triangle. Nuh-uh. Someone has never done Verity. Equal parts circle, equal parts triangle is cone. Forehead. Fake fan, bro. Fake fucking fan. Are there lost sectors on Kepler? No. At least not as far as I'm aware. I've been replaying Destiny 1 today on my Xbox. I'm sorry. Destiny 2 is a far better game in terms of gameplay, but I feel some of the Destiny 2 narrative is super cringe compared to Destiny 1. I think Forsaken was the golden age for narrative. Witch Queen for me. Or, I mean, dude, fucking Final Shape was peak as shit for narrative. Destiny 1, it's had like a darker tone overall, but it also had like a lot less story, so. Just the 2 resets of Vanguard. Yeah, I don't really care about not having lost sectors either. I would do them all like one time for the triumphs. Once on Master, once on Legend, and then I'd probably not really touch them again, so. Now, if we don't have a strike, that'll be a shame. I did not ask about that. I just know they haven't talked about activities, strikes, anything like that. So, Destiny 2 is a unique experience like no other game, but it's also been out for years and has been delivering good content for extreme amounts of money, so the sentiment is just not good. I don't... Like, to be completely honest, though, or maybe this is a fucking shill take, I don't know, but the amount and, like, the depth and the quality of content that we've gotten for what you pay every year is not... That's not a bad ratio, in my opinion. I think it is one of the best values I've ever gotten in gaming. I think Destiny 2 needs to just drop the 2. For a game that one of the main complaints is it's too confusing for like new players, dropping the 2 is probably the worst thing they could do. Wait, what do you mean that? What's the difference between Destiny, and Destiny 2? What do you mean Destiny 2 doesn't exist anymore? What's the difference between Destiny and Destiny? What do you mean Destiny used to be Destiny 2, but not that Destiny? Bad idea. Okay, but what if they rebranded OG Destiny to Destiny Bad? Ooh, now you're talking. Destiny 2 is the better version of Destiny 1. I mean, there's like a mother shit ton of content in Destiny 1 that isn't in Destiny 2. It might not be like the best content in the world, but it's just not. It's just not in Destiny 2. That just makes it, that's just such a confusing naming system. That's just, I don't think that's a good idea at all. All right, lad. Do you still need me? Yo, Garbage! Thanks for subbing, my friend.
Nicely done, Guardian. I don't know about you, but this just feels routine now. Who would have thought Cosmodrome sweeps and decoding engrams would bring the same level of excitement?
I wouldn't, though your lack of professionalism continues to amaze me.
Okay, lad. All right, all right, all right. I love how the patch today included 3 triumphs, but nothing about the Echo ones and the Secret Pale Heart one. I talked to a couple people while I was at Bungie, and it definitely seems like the Echo's triumph is just not going to be fixed. So yeah.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor.
Is there a title for Soul Ops in Kepler? I was not allowed to look at the title screen. They acted one time. I was just flipping through triumphs, just instinctually, and they yelled at me. So I got yelled at. Scared for your interview. I wish you would have asked about Siva. Why would I waste their time asking about Siva? They've made it pretty clear Siva is never coming back. Did I cry? Oh, when they told me? Or when they yelled at me? No. Now I kind of wish I would have, though, just to have seen to see their response. Imagine I just fucking break down in the that would actually be quality content. What did they say about the red subclass? In the Mactics video, they directly say that the red subclass was bullshit. Hey, that's another time when I called out people like Destiny Bulletin for spreading misinformation about something that was clearly fake. No one ever remembers the Scarrow W's, baby. Told you. I fucking told you that Edge of Fate wasn't going to be delayed. I fucking have been telling you for goddamn years. These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. No one ever fucking brings up my track record. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying, bro. Can't spell Scarrow without W. Hey, there we go.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
Did they give you a timeout on the stairs? Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
I freaking love silly triumph number. That's what I'm talking about, man. How you doing? My nephews work at Bungie. White subclass coming soon. Oh, I don't like that. Can't spell Destiny Bulletin without L. So true! I'm stealing the fuck out of that, bro. Next time they post some bullshit content. Oh my god, dude. That's so good. You need fucking 2 L's, dude. Jesus. GM, would you consider easiest to farm? This season, Inside Terminus by far. You can do like pretty easy 10-minute runs. Can't spell without lie. Ooh, that's really good as well. That's so good, man. I still can't believe that the outcome of the hate bait wars were what they were. That's gonna live rent free in my head forever. Bro just gets blatantly caught being wrong and then is like, all right, fuck it. I'll just let people believe the bullshit. It's like, what? Oh my god, bro. That's literally like, I'm going to be bitching about that on my deathbed. I never once thought I would go into an interaction with someone like that, overestimating the amount of self-respect they have. Fucking wild. And then being shocked when they have even less than I thought. Just floored me. Left me speechless on main. And that's hard. I yap a lot. Leaving me speechless is a fucking triumph, dude. Anyone know if the holofoil hand cannon quest this week is random or static? I do not know. Are the Rights of the Nine rolls static, chat? Cross reacted to your Edge of Fate dislikes video today? Fuck off.
We can move now.
Why do people only react to my negative content, man? Watch, I'm gonna put out that positives video. He's not gonna watch it. It's how it goes every time, man. It's how it goes every fucking time. I hate that we are like this.
The layer is
That's pretty good garbage.
That colony ship, just on the other side of all those devils.
Anyways, what did he think? Do you think Heart of Inmost Light will be one of the most broken exotics due to the energy gained from all sources? So all of that will be modified based off of your stats. I imagine everyone, like, those are all, like, the amount of grenade energy that you get is dependent on your grenade stat. So in the correct build, I think it could be very powerful, yes. You're welcome. Tell any alternative goth girls you know to hit me up. Oh, no. You're not there, little bro. What are you doing back there, little bro? I'm gonna strike to get my 2 resets. It's the last triumph I need. Oh, we get a blog at some point. They're not saving everything for live streams. No, they said there will be multiple big articles. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get articles as well. Trust, trust. I hope they unnerf Solar Titan. No, they really should not. Consecration is just fucked, my friends.
So this
It's
is
been a
Devil's
year.
Lair.
It'll be okay. Consecration just breaks the entire game. Live stream is a week from next week. The live stream is 2 weeks from today. Wait, scared to get rid of the hammer throw cooldown. The hammer throw, what are you talking about? You still have to pick it back up, but the amount of energy you get back is dependent on your melee stat now. So you can get a full charge back if that's what you're asking. And you'll do more damage. Respect into it. So. Any bets on how much plagiarism will make me god name changes we'll see with the free changes? Probably not as much as you think. I think that meme kind of ran its course for now. I mean, once Marathon comes back, it'll probably come back. But, you know, Marathon's not really the hot topic right now, so I don't think it's really front of people's minds. Are we ever going to get a Vidoc? I fucking hope so. Probably not, but I hope so.
The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
They always do, Guardian, brother. Anyways, what do you think about my video? Wait, did he react on stream or did he put out a video about it? Okay, he did not put out a video about it. Never underestimate how long Gamer Bros will use a meme. Yeah, like the meme will come back. I don't think the meme is dead, but Marathon has to be in the forefront of their minds. Like, come on, we all have the attention spans of fucking squirrels. Kind of surprised how little hate I'm hearing about Edge of Fate. People are usually more negative. Do not go on the Reddit. I mean, is anything taking their attention recently? The Splitgate thing. I'm sure most of them are like currently shit posting about LA. Have any games with woman protagonists been announced? That's a good point. Good question.
It may have attracted the Vex, but I do not know why House Salvation Forces followed them.
The Guardian will find out.
No! I'm gonna die.
No.
Yeah, also my Twitter feed is all people complaining. I don't know. It's like, I think it's so hard because I cannot stress enough, like, how much the core game is fundamentally changing. And it's just not easy. Yeah, I just think that's why I worded my video the way I did. I think it's very hard to have an opinion on something when it is changing so much that, like, it's really kind of impossible to comprehend even what it's going to be like playing it. Which is exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. You know what I mean? This is a good strike. This used to be a bad strike, but now it's a good strike. Yo, Fernrock, what's up?
Careful while I'm gone.
Rogie says on Streak 5, GM gives you 1k points. GM for fast, that's the fastest way. Yeah, maybe I'll fucking... Maybe I'll LFG, Insight Terminus shit, and then we can just finish this shit today. On God. Completely unrelated, but dude, I love what Capcom did at Summer Game Fest. Just wait a little longer than 20 minutes later. Bam, Resident Evil 9 trailer. That was crazy. I got full jubated. I was convinced I got my franchises mixed up. I'm grinding the Vanguard reset. Black Ops 7 trailer was crazy. Agreed. It was pretty good. I hope the Zombies is good, man. I think the new Zombies has been a step in the right direction, but I crave a return to form. Real question is, it's Black Ops 2 sequel, Avenged Sevenfold cameo. Yo, Melina, what's up? They flashed Alcatraz in transit in the trailer. Are you sure? I've seen like the transit speculation. I have not seen the Alcatraz. Why would they remake? They just remade Mob of the Dead like 2 games ago. Oh, 3 games ago. 3 Treyarch games ago. Why would they do that again? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I want another Mob of the Dead, actually. I want, like, a transit remake, that's cool. I thought it was just a glimpse of New Warzone. See, that would make sense. The zombies that I saw definitely kind of looked like Farm. But, I don't really think... I love Mob of the Dead a lot, but I don't think I want another one.
Charges may serve a related function.
I just want some new iconic maps. I mean, fucking, some of the Black Ops 6 ones have been really good. I'm a big fan of, Citadel. Big fan of, oh, what's the new one called? With the dinosaur? That shit was sick. If I wasn't gone when it came out, I definitely would be, I would have played that one way more. I was at Bungie when it came out, and then they dropped a fucking ARG, so it was just like I got to do it once and that was it. Uh-huh? No shot. That's a fucking classic Bungie right there. Shattered Veil, yeah, that one was cool. Now an Ancient Evil remake, I'll take that. In Edge of Fate, can I customize strike modifiers and run them solo? Yeah. They have to be like one of the focused fire team ops for that day or whatever, but yeah, you totally can. It's pretty funny. You can just walk right through that. Bruh. Do you have any good stories from Bungie HQ Bellevue? Yes. Not that I can share, but yes.
Perfect for an ambush. Stay on your guard.
Liberty Balls is honestly underrated. It's fine. The NDA must be soul binding, dude. I just like I have been working my it's hard to like really put into words, but one of the main motivations behind me like starting content in the first place was like I was so jealous when I saw like Milo and the zombie boys get invited to Treyarch and they were all just hanging out and having a good time. And I was like, fuck, man, I would kill to have a group like that and to be able to do shit like that. And now it's taken a decade, but I'm finally there, you know what I mean? It's like, any chance I have, I'm like super aware every time I go to Bungie that it might be the last time. And it's just like, you know, I'm doing it. I'm just behaving, you know. I'm not gonna test any NDAs. I want to be invited back. I want to hang out with the boys and the gals again. And you know. And so yeah, if they tell me to fucking I can't say something because of an NDA. That's sick, Blue Whale. That's just down the road. Or it used to be. Is Microsoft still in, Oh, on Halo Studio. Okay, sorry. Microsoft used to be in Bellevue. I don't know if they still are. But you're probably talking about the Halo Studio. Sorry, 343 with the worst rebranding of all time. On God, bro.
Failsafe, you agree?
Most life forms and AIs prefer silence to gunfire. Guardians are the notable exception.
Oh shit, you found the actual reaction timestamp? That's pretty good. Are we gonna watch it? We can. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom and then we're gonna try to I'll try to LFG for some Grandmaster Nightfalls. Just give me 1 second, my friends. Do some Inside Terminus, finish this stupid grind. Tell me I need to shave my face. You guys just let me walk around with this shit on my face, bro? Why does no one ever... Like, I never realize I have a fucking mustache until it's way too late. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, fuck, that looks bad. Why has nobody told me? If it makes you feel better, I think you look really cute with a mustache. That's copium. Nah, it looks so bad, man. Gotta grow out the sash. It doesn't get longer than this. Yo, Hammy, what's up? Okay, let me see who's on the Destiny 2 fucking LFG bullshit. Does Grandmasters have its own thing? Nightfalls. Hypernet. GM Insight. Looking for GM Insight. Bam. Should you bounty prep? Personal opinion. Are you going competitively for either a contest completion of the raid or a day one placement? If yes, then yes. If no, then no. I have a question. The Kepler abilities are so weird to me. Why do they act like some massive thing when we've had the exact type of thing in all expansions since Beyond Light? Because they don't have much else. This is essentially the equivalent of getting 3 relics. You know what I mean? That's about it. Watching Kick-Ass right now for the first time in years. Dude, it's so good. Kick-Ass 1 is so good. Kick-Ass 2's fine. Eh. Yo, Hoon, what's up? Do you think farming mobility armor is worth it until Edge of Fate? Look, if you're worried about it, I guarantee you probably have 1 billion fucking engrams for failsafe in the helm. Just go buy her armor. Call it a day. What are you up to, Hoon? Triumph score should directly correlate to net worth. That is so based.
Guardian, we've received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain.
How many
Prince
Arc
Saul
Titans
has
do you think we
requested
have?
that I run tactical on this mission. Please allow me
Oh
to help
God,
you
I
with
need
your
another
invasion
dodge,
of the
Bungie.
Inside Terminus.
Hello, failsafe. You're
Oh,
familiar
I'm
with
trolling.
this place.
Oh yes, quite. The Vex were very active there when the Exodus Black first arrived on Nessus.
The Vex that murdered my crew came from there.
I'm sorry that you have to relive those memories.
You're beginning your workday?
It's all
Lame.
It's only taken me a few centuries to suppress them.
Was that cold snap me? I think it was probably not me. Oh, I just realized I don't. Oh God, this is not good. This is not good. I did not plan for this. I should have put on a sniper. Oh wait. I'm so stupid. I don't want to hear it. That shit would fucking happen right after Hoon joins, man. I'm never gonna hear the end of that shit. Fuck. Do you have to run all the strand stasis runs for the raids? No, we did that like first week. We always try to get those done as quickly as possible while people are still playing. If I just shoot my sidearm while they're also shooting, no one will notice that I don't have anti-barrier on. Sky Hunter? I don't. Is that a Hunter set or is that set? I think he's just Stronghold Titan, maybe? Interesting. Is the new bow archetype anything special? I think bows, with the exception of when they're busted because of something like
I'm making the
Bolt
elimination
charge,
come
yeah, like
right on
they're just such a non. I will never unironically use a bow in PvE. You know what I mean?
From our intel,
So no, I don't really think it's
mostly
anything.
targeting Vex installations.
It might be annoying in
However,
Crucible, I guess,
removing him
but
can only strengthen our
I didn't really
position.
play any Crucible.
Put him down.
Yeah, butter my bacon. I always recommend doing those triumphs that require like so many people. Just knock them out as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's a legendary wish ender, but it's like,
I have good
you don't get to see through walls. It just over penetrates, so it's like whatever.
Give us the good news.
I don't know. I'm not too. None of the new archetypes really seem that exciting. I'm interested about the shotgun pistol in PvP, but other than that, I'm not like really.
What's the bad news?
None of them really like
The Vex you do
made me think they were
encounter
anything
the
too special.
suicide machines. Fun.
Punch that guy.
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe, any ideas?
I believe Centurions will possess the means to remove the Vex block and grant you ingress. Nice work, Captain. But you're gonna need one more.
Wait a second. Oh, it's got yes. Yes. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna die. Did you do the 50 Onslaught Salvation boss triumph? Of course I did. I've had that shit done for months. I'm the GOAT. Don't worry about it. Bro. Bro cheesed it. Remember when GMs were heart racing adrenaline strikes? Not this GM, but yes, I do remember when some GMs were. It's kind of crazy how much of a joke they are now. Like, I literally loaded in with a sword without the correct artifact mod on accident. And, like, it's just so freeload. We're literally about to get to the boss in 6.5 minutes. With, like, aggressively incorrect loadouts. Just how it goes. Brother, fucking die.
Guardian down. There's
Oh,
Guardian.
that's not good. Yeah, Blue Whale.
One down, two to go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as soon as you got stuck with those fucking legionary grenades, you used to just know you were dead. There's like nothing you could do.
Second protocol in place, but he's getting faster. Guardian down.
And also, his shots used to one-shot you. His fucking void wall bullshit. Because I remember this used to be the damage shot where you just kind of strafe left and right around this wall. Shadow price, bro.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
There's only one data artifact here, labeled Oxa, and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Otzot centuries ago. What is Oxa? And who is Otzot?
Those are questions for another day, I suppose. But for now,
Okay, that was not a farm. I'm just gonna run a normal strike real quick. Do we know who are? Odsa and Oxot? There's been more lore about them. I don't really. Just some Scion nerd neck or something.
Time to snag another submine fragment, Guardian. Get in and out before they even know what's hit them.
You need people for farming? If you want to do GMs, I'm fine with that. You're going blind? Oh, bald grinding Enigma protocol for the emblem. Yeah, it took me like almost 30 runs, I think. I love those small little cosmetic grinds, though. Especially for Echoes, how they had like the world boss thing that you had to farm. They had like the purple stuff you had to farm. They had like the ghost from Battlegrounds that you had to farm. They had the emblem from Enigma Protocol. Like just really cool smaller farms for the entire season. I thought they did that really well. Something they haven't really done in the following 2 seasons, unfortunately. But very fun farms, I think. It made even like I wasn't a big fan of Vex containment. What the fuck's it called? The main activity, a breach, something breach, breach executable. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but farming for the little fungus things was like pretty fun. It just put another slant on it, which I thought was cool. Breach and clear? No, I don't think it's that. But yeah, it just gave it a different, different, you know, taste. A little something to go for. Best stat to invest into right now for Edge expansion? I really wouldn't worry about prepping too much, to be honest. If you're really worried about it, I would worry about combos that you can't get during Edge of Fate. So like high split, intellect and super, or sorry, mobility and intellect, high split, strength and mobility, stuff like that. But I honestly, like, I wouldn't worry too much about armor prepping, to be completely honest. Getting prepping right now, you're losing? I don't know. Do you think the Lost City has the ice equivalent? Yeah, we killed her in fucking... And we had a whole season about, like, hey, don't be a Nazi, and then we killed her. Fucking, Splicer. And now she's back. And now she's a fucking... Now she likes to kill things with Vex, bro. I didn't watch very many videos. What do you mean splits you can't get? So there are only 6 archetypes, which means there's only 6 main stat splits you can get. Like combos. I would just go watch my Armor 3.0 video, to be honest. It's kind of hard to explain. But there are very specific stat combinations that you can't get. In fact, there are quite a few big stat combinations that you can't get. Like if you want to do weapons intellect, which I think is a very, or weapons super, which is I think going to be one of the best splits. There's no way to really get that efficiently.
Roth's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Should I get any other combos that weapons? I would probably do, if you like melee builds, I would probably do weapons melee as well, because the one that you're able to get is weapons grenade. Like that's one of the archetypes. That's the gunner archetype. So I would get the other two personally. Other than that, I'm not really too worried about it. I'll turn in some. I'll get some decent fail-safe armor, call it a day. What's Recov? Recov is class ability. I think that's not really, I'm not going to worry about doing that at all. There's like so few good class ability driven, unless for PvP maybe. Actually for PvP I would do that. If you're a big PvP goblin, but for PvE, like no fucking way. Do you know if there's going to be a major Sandbox update with Edge of Fate? Yes. It sounds like there's going to be a pretty big one. I think class is going to be one of the most broken stats in PvP, though, just because of that overshield. I think it's going to be really fucking annoying. Weapon and class will be mandatory. I've said this a lot. I'm not as convinced weapons is going to be that mandatory in PvP. I need to see like how it actually changes the time to kills. 6%'s not a lot.
Happy crawling.
Like 6% extra damage. Because remember, that's not just pure damage. Like, that only manifests, or that's only important if it manifests in actual, like, time to kill number of bullet differences at ranges that you're likely to be playing in. So, I kind of have to wait and see, like, all the math for that. Or how it stacks with easy to get buffs, like Radiant or Golden and Tricorn or whatever. But I am currently not too concerned until I see those numbers. Like, the vibe I kind of am like, or like my mentality, is it feels like it'll help make your weapons more consistent at a range more than it'll actually affect like regular TTK too much at like places where you would normally be fighting. But once again, I'll have to see actual numbers for it. Do you think we'll get armor with the sub bonuses before the new raid? Yeah, you definitely will.
That is one big shrieky eye. Guardian, get gouging.
Bruh, rude. Yo, oh Jesus, I forgot they were blow you up in there. No way! There's a hole there! Crazy. I guess I should have known. Can you dupe these still? If you can, it's the fucking Pit of Heresy one. That's what I know. Bro, this shit sucks. Is it even faster than Pit of Heresy? Yo, Dr. Delicious, thank you for the prime. Okay, closer. I like how Bungie can never get away from duping. Oh, my fucking melee button stopped working. Brother, come back to me. Oh god, oh god. I'm back, baby! What new weapon type was most fun to play with? I didn't really care for any of them. I used the Razor Trinity Naga with the 7 button attachment.
Looking for something more than just tech.
There are foreign traces of a virus as well. This code pattern is reminiscent of biological encoding structures.
The Exotic Scout, yes, the 3rd iteration was the season pass weapon. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I think they're pretty. They are pretty likely to nerf it. But if they don't, that shit's fucking whack. No, Legendary campaign was easy. Scare's new weapon type that he loves is Mountaintop Sunshot Eager Edge based.
Checking.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
Transferred.
Oh, there's too much bullshit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Done.
I'm like exotic engrams #1 op, bro. Okay, let's reset my fucking bullshit. This is my first Vanguard reset of the season. Let's go. Wait.
Make good use of it.
That was my second reset. I'm done. That was my second reset, bro. I thought I had more. I'm free. Let's go. Pascaro W. Pascaro W, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit, I'm so happy I don't have to spend time in strikes anymore, bro. Oh, that's awesome. Crucible rewards is double. And I still have a couple of these because I'm saving these for a thing. And then the gauntlet, so. Fuck, man, we back out here, baby. We are so fucking back, bro. Chili, are you in chemo going? I don't really want to farm a bunch, but I would like to max out on materials. So I'll join you for like 5 runs if you guys are going. That doesn't have to be right now. That can be later or whatever. Or I can just fuck off. Exotic engrams carry over an Edge of Fate. Yep. Did anyone ask if Bungie bounty hoarding will still be viable? So far, we believe it will be. We'll have to wait and see what Bungie says. Holy, I'm so happy right now, man. Fuck, that's hot, bro. Why does Sunshot have 1,500 ornaments? This still might be the best one. That's clean as fuck. Wait, what? Wait, what was that? Oh, it's Ariana's. Doesn't that look like Sunshine? Okay, alright, calm down. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm dumb, okay? Fuck. Jesus. What? These are like literally... They just made it red and added teeth. Ariana's got some lame ass ornaments. I guess this is technically the best one. Ooh, that's a fun. Alrighty. Fuck, man. I expected to be going for like more time. Not gonna lie, but
yes,
here we are. Alright, well, I think that's probably where I'll just go ahead and call it for now. That way, because I would bounty prep, but then we wouldn't have content for later in the week. So I gotta have content for later in the week. So I think I'm gonna call it there and we'll just do a bounty prepping stream later in the week. What about that? Time to grind comp. What is even my comp score right now? Not even close. Oh, am I done with my guilds? That's a great thing to ask right now. That's every guild, right? Guild. Where was Reckoner in there? Iron Banner, Reckoner. Or Glorious, yeah, sorry. I forgot it's called that now. Yeah, we're good, okay. Done with my guilds. Bam. Bam. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is that a fucking bruise on my arm? What the shit? What the fuck is that? Ooh, that hurts. I didn't even know I had that. Shit. Sunder Doctrine farms? Probably this weekend. Are you looking to farm, Chili? Do you need an unvoiced? Have we had this conversation? I don't fucking remember who needs it or not. Jordan and I both want it, so... You can? That's not what I asked, bro. Alright, there will also be Sunder Doctrine farms sometimes this week. Because I need a perfect unvoiced, because that shit is goated as fuck. Anyways, my friends, that's what I'm gonna call it for now. Let's find someone to raid real quick. Who's on? Who up? Who up? Who up jorking their Destiny 2, bro? Who up jorking Destiny 2, brother? Hey, Mork's on. We'll raid Mork. All right, everybody. Roll for Unvoiced is going to be redirection bait and switch or redirection elemental honing, depending on what you want to use it with. Oh, is Bife live right now? Does Bife stream on Twitch or just YouTube? Oh, Bife's live. Oh, yeah. Let's do Bife. Let's do Bife. I didn't know he wasn't appearing on the Destiny page. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Love your faces. See you very soon. And, yeah. 5 weeks left. Hell yeah. Next Tuesday, we have a very exciting competition. So lock in. It'll be fun. All right, everybody.